Hello everyone, MFPallytime here. Welcome back to Remnant 2. I created this character, Claire the Completionist, and my goal is to find every single item in the video game. Recently on stream, we went through the Labyrinth, and the cool thing about the Labyrinth is that it's exactly the same in everyone's world. So we were able to make this guide for you guys to follow. It shows you how to unlock the Enigma, it shows you how to get the Chicago Typewriter, and of course every other collectible inside of the Labyrinth. It's going to be exactly the same in my world as it is in yours, so you can follow and find everything. Some of the stuff I did miss on my initial playthrough. There is an Archon subclass that you can unlock in there, and that is super duper late game. That's not going to be in the scope of this video, but outside that, we are getting everything, and we'll be revisiting Archon in the future. Don't you worry. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please be sure to hit that thumbs up button, and let's get into the item collecting. All right, so I have the spreadsheet. I'm going to loot everything I know about inside the Labyrinth. Here's the start of the Labyrinth. We ran this way. This is the first bonfire I just got here. You do get a little tease of a purple item off to the left if you're paying attention as you're walking through. Funny enough, I missed this one on YouTube the first time, and it ended up being a really cool item. It's a necklace that explodes as you do elemental damage, and it does a percentage of the elemental damage that you're doing. So, I have a bleed character, for instance, and bleed itself doesn't do a lot of damage on impact. It's more of a, you know, damage over time dot thing. So it wasn't super good for me. Oh, never mind, it's the Encrypted Ring. It's the Encrypted Ring, guys, not what I was talking about at all. The Encrypted Ring using mod generates 10% of max health over 10 seconds. That is a very, very good ring. Now I gotta remember where that necklace was. There was a really great description for not this item. Yes, it was. Encrypted ring checked off. We're in. Maybe the necklace I was thinking about was above this. I think these guys are hiding an item over here in the corner. There is an elite that spawns on the far end here, but I'm gonna try my new mod and see if it works on him. Come on down, bud. Oh, it didn't go far enough. Maybe he'll walk into it. A little bit. This guy is nowhere near as intimidating as he actually looks. If you just walk away, you can hit him in that eyeball up there and he doesn't like it. If he does get close to you, roll to the side. You can dodge every single one of his attacks with the exact same roll to the side. He's just a big softy, bro. He's chilling. Okay. He's actually not soft at all. He's a big ass rock. Oh, I knew it! I knew it was over here! Hold on, it's right here! This is 100%, without a doubt, the necklace I was thinking of earlier. The Energized necked Coil. So I was using this with the bleed build and it didn't seem that good. But if you want to use some electricity stuff, you're going to be doing even bigger AoEs with it. If you're doing fire stuff, all of a sudden your single target fire is an AoE. So I do think this has its place in the game. I think if I was going to do my lightning build, though, I would just equip the shock device. But if you haven't been to the asylum yet, this will get you going. It's a pretty good item. All right, Energized neck coil. We got it for now. It didn't respawn, right? Are you guys just a new patrol walking through? Over at the statue, this is where the elite originally dropped down. This is the Shard Banded Ring. Wow, and just like that, I'm already kitted out for my electricity setup. The Shard Banded Ring increases mod damage by 12%. It was found right here on the map, just to the left of this starting checkpoint. Now, on the other side of the checkpoint, I think I could run through all of this. I don't think there's anything you need to grab off the ground. There is a secret behind the portal that we're running towards, but I learned the hard way when I was in my girlfriend's game that you should not jump through that secret portal until you are ready. So we're going to be skipping that for right now. I don't fight these guys too much because, funny enough, even though they live here, they are not able to traverse the portals. So once you move through to the other side, the game's over. Everyone's fun is gone, but you get to see a really zoomed in view of all of the chaos behind you. Like, whoa, look at that! Hey, look at that purple item right on the other side. This is the dense silicone ring, and I'm starting to realize how many rings I use in this place for my main character's build. Gain 200% of health generated as mod power. Got it. Mark it off. Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah! That is just awesome. All right, that's the checkpoint we were just looking at. Above me is a bunch of flying guys that you're probably going to have to kill as you move by. There is a new relic over on the left side. This will replace your dragon heart if you haven't found anything else to replace it with just yet. This is... Who's making all that noise? This is the Ruined Heart, and I once again use this on my main character until the very end of the game. It helps with mod generation. You don't get instant healing, but every tick of healing you get also powers up your mods. From there, we're running up this spiral staircase that'll slowly form. Good luck. Don't get, what was that game, Fall Guys? Don't fall off. Oh, he almost got me. The Ruined Heart. Man, there are a lot of relics in this game. Ooh, there's another one in the Labyrinth. I wonder where that is. Great transition. All right, after the windy bit on the map, you'll come to this spot. This opens a shortcut back up to the shortcut that you were at before, the checkpoint. Man, it opens so slow. That's where the flying guys were. They're right there, so you can get your orientation again. You can go back there if you need to rest, but guess what? You don't need to rest because a new nightmare is beginning right now. Welcome to the new checkpoint. You'll get very familiar with this and learn to hate it as much as I have. Unless I'm actually a good teacher. Let's find out today. I've learned a little bit since we came through the Labyrinth the first time. In front of us is a portal that cycles between many, many, many different locations. If you sit here and watch it for a long time, you may start to notice some patterns. Some places matter and others don't. There's a tried, true, and tested method for falling through this one. I'm going to do this one last because it makes me the angriest. This one is a death trap. You'll see if you stand here long enough, that platform there explodes. So it's like, ha-ha, we got you. Don't go through that one. This one doesn't do anything. It's there just so you can look at other places that are more fun than this one. So we're going to avoid that too. Now we're talking. Look there and fall out. It's a hidden platform. If you look up, you could see where that platform is, and it's not just a timing thing and a luck thing. So you could kind of line it up with this. That's how I do it now. Last time we did this, I just counted to like 3. I don't know if that was 3 Mississippis or 3 Ohios, but one way or another, I got through it. It's important to... Well, there's 2 elites over here. It's important to come over here because there's a very important item. There's a very important item on the other side of that statue over there. Hold on, give me a second. Just living my best life. They both flew into the tornado. Nice. We have the... best item in the game, to be honest. Genuinely. The Cipher Rod. This makes the Enigma. It's a chain lightning secondary weapon. We used it through my entire playthrough on whatever the middle difficulty is, veteran difficulty for YouTube. Everything we did on YouTube, we did with that gun, more or less. Could not recommend it enough. I'm about to build it again on my little explorer character here, too. Left click is a chain lightning. It applies shock, which means these guys are going to be doing secondary explosions on top of the chains that you are already doing. It has 7 charges of its mod that allow you to shoot spikes into your enemies and cause lightning effects to cascade down the entire line. It is a super impressive gun, one that I use throughout the entirety of my campaign. I built specifically for lightning damage and mod generation to support this weapon, and I didn't regret it for a single second. Hey, that looks familiar. That's our ride that got us here. In order to get back, you just fall right through. Same checkpoint as before, no reason to rest. I'm no worse for wear. 1 Ohio, 2 Ohio, 3 Ohio, 4 Ohio, 5 Ohio. Fucking 6 Ohios? In this economy? 1 Ohio, 2 Ohio, 3 Ohio, 4 Ohio, 5 Ohio, 6 Ohio. There it is. Woo! I told you you'd be back here. Oh, and it was a good transition from earlier. This is the other relic, the Reprocessed Heart. And it takes you right back to that checkpoint. I hate this. I mean, it's a good checkpoint. I have mixed feelings about this checkpoint. We're working through our issues together right now. Okay, there's an area to the left, which I think matters. There's also a shortcut here. This leads you right back to that checkpoint. Oh, yeah, this is the first crystal. Yeah, this is the first crystal. We're right back at the first crystal. Hey, fellas, stand in that. Oh, this thing's great. Jeez. I think the tornado may have made them more deadly to me this time. We're coming up on another area. This will have a platform that will arise in front of us if you drop down to it first. My first time in here, I had a hard time seeing this on the mini-map. I got lucky. Like, I turned around and just saw a small outline. It's a lot more prominent this time, so you just run off and jump. As long as you land on the center, it'll form and you'll be okay. This isn't the same other one that formed earlier that we used. And we are going to need to wait for something. What was that something? Any minute now. Oh, there it is. Okay. Remember that teleporter we were walking through earlier? Turns out you needed it to get across. Just don't stay on it for too long. That thing does not stick around. I believe there's a boss over here. I don't know if I'm ready to fight a boss. We'll find out together. We're chilling. We're out of range. We're out of range. We're fine. Let's go ahead and buff. We'll wait for him to come to me. I was not ready to fight a boss. I was not ready. Oh. The teleporter aspect of this certainly does make it... Oh, never mind. We trapped him. We trapped him. Let me shoot his weak spot while he can't move. Yeah, who's not ready for the boss now? Oh. That didn't feel fair. Ooh, new mutator, Vengeful Strike. Put that on the list. Increased melee damage by 20% when below 50% health. Oh, and I love this weapon, the Labyrinth Staff. Super good if you're trying to build up mod power. I used this weapon the entire game. I just used mod stuff from this point on. Labyrinth Staff. That is the only melee weapon inside of the Labyrinth. In order to get back to the other place, there's a drop down. That sends you right back to your favorite checkpoint. This is the one that leads to the boss. I'd recommend going through right away and not waiting until the end like I did. But at any time, if you go through, as long as it's not right there, you could just jump to the right. That's the easiest way to get off of that platform. If for some reason you need to get back, that takes you back to the same shortcut. But we have a boss ahead of us that we need to take down. To start off the fight, damage the thing in the middle. I like to stay on the stairs for the rest of this. You're basically doing a long gauntlet. Good luck! There's like one elite each time, and then on the last round... Come on, open up, let me see. And then on the last round, you also get another corrupted elite, basically like a mini-boss for this area. This is my spot. I feel safe here. I got good line of sight here. The elite has to come to me. If I don't like that, I can drop down easy. In between each phase, this will kind of power up even more. That'll let you know you have a second of downtime if you're trying to sneak in a heal or anything. I think this is the last one. We'll find out real quick. Oh, I'm gonna put a tornado right there. Yeah, that's a good spot. That, bro, did not respect the tornado even a little bit. Oh, there's two of them. Oh, oh, good, 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 good. That'll do. Uh-oh. That does mean I'm not gonna have tornado for big guy though. And there he is. Oh, he's not even corrupted. Bro. Hold on, I gotta reload. Can you stay still? Thank you. All right, bonus tornado. Just for this guy right here. And with that, we unlocked the Amplitude Trait. Amplitude is going to increase our AoE size by 50% when that's fully leveled. I think that'd be perfect for my build this time around. Checkpoint behind us, way forward is ahead. With a red item for us to pick up. I'm sure this isn't important for anything.
This looks important.
Cube goes there. Now we're on to the second half. Hey, what's going on in here? All right, so the trick here is not to panic. The cubes have lights that will be illuminated as you break those lights. Weak spots on the cubes open up. You're also going to be taking damage from all directions, so make sure you stay at least somewhat mobile. If you are able to break all of the lights and finish this fight, you get the second of the weapons to open up in the Labyrinth. See, I'm not safe there, so we are just going to get out of that way. For the most part, if you can get comfortable standing right here at the start and just learn the patterns of staying safe here, you can spend most of your time in the fight here waiting for opportunities when they do arise. Because the pattern of this cube is always the same, but because of the way they're rotating, the safe spot may not always be in the same spot. I need to hit this one above me before I move on. And I have to be really patient for that one. Oh, or have perfect timing. I'll take it. I do want to commit to moving to this other side. I don't think I'm quite ready yet. Yeah, I'm not ready yet. We're gonna wait. Show it to me. Show it to me. Got it. Where are you going? Oh, okay. That was a little... That's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. There's one more cube on the other side of this cube. Pushing. One more. Got it! First try. That felt good. It's a little sketchy on the later half of that. A little sketchy. Beating this boss will give you the second weapon of the Labyrinth. Once again, I'm going to craft both of those and show them off. That one is the Cube Gun. The Cube Gun is a secondary weapon. It is very unique because it does not consume ammunition. If you use the gun well, it can get some decent damage out. However, if you miss your shots, the projectile has to reach the limit that it can go before it will return to you. And you can see if you miss close by, that's okay. If you're in a big open environment, that can be a problem. Reloading will return them to you, and there is an overheat mechanic with this, so you can't hold down the trigger for a super long period of time. That being said, having infinite ammo always is very appealing to me. If you're not sold yet, if we charge it up just a little bit more, we can use its Cube mod. This will protect us from all ranged projectiles coming our way. Keep in mind some explosion, like some corrosive arrow or something, could still penetrate. If you reactivate it, it then turns into the same projectiles that the boss was using against you during the cube fight. If an enemy is sitting relatively still, it can rack up a few points of damage. If you shoot it into a doorway, it can travel through, hitting enemies all on the far side. In my experience, it's usually not enough to kill a large elite, but it does spread damage around and protect you pretty well. All right, we now have the biome portal key after meeting with our eye doctor. And with this, we could finally go back to the beginning of this place to close off one more secret that I know of. Then I'm going to check my list and make sure we got everything. So at the very first checkpoint, that's the main portal that we went through after killing the first boss. We're now going to go back to the right. I took this path last time. You can take this path. It does not matter. I'm just going to run by most of these enemies anyway. You remember this portal? It's dessert time. We're going in. Middle rock. Line yourself up with that rock. If people fall here, it's because you didn't line yourself up with the rock. Just walk right off. Don't jump, don't run, just walk right off. And then we go through this portal that you get jumped off at. Through this door begins a small jumping challenge. You hop up here on this wall. Make sure you're sprinting as you do this and leap across. You never want to neutral jump on something like this. You'll fall off. I watched someone do that for a little while. I highly advise you just make sure you're always pressing forward. Crouching through, we're climbing up again, and then it's a small leap to the other side. That one might be a little more intimidating. Once you get through, now that we have the portal key, we are allowed to open gates to other biomes. This is technically another biome. So if we stick our portal key right in here, it'll dump us out inside of the big storage ship at Ward 13. The Chicago Typewriter is considered one of the best weapons in the game. This is how you get it. The Enigma, we also picked up in this episode, is regarded as the second best weapon in the game by a lot of people. So Chicago Typewriter, basically a direct upgrade over the medic weapon if that's what you started the game with. And then this stuff right here, the Leto Mark II, is one of the heaviest, most resilient sets in the entire game. Look at that, 83 armor on the chest piece. But boy, is it heavy. Yeah, I don't think that's for me. Chicago Typewriter I see as a direct upgrade to the minigun that medics start the game with, mainly because it doesn't have an overheat mechanic to it. You just reload, and the reload itself is pretty fast. 80 shots you can fire downrange. This is without upgrading the weapon or building into the Chicago Typewriter at all. As you can see, it puts some damage into people already. You can hold any generic mod on this. It doesn't come with one. So last playthrough, I did a big electrical ball with it. I think for right now, I'm just going to reassign my fire tornado, and then this could be my primary weapon to keep someone crowd controlled as I begin to chain lightning them. But hey, that's just me. You do whatever you want. So we are done. Don't you ruin this moment for me. That is 100% completion for what we can achieve right now at this stage of the game inside the Labyrinth. Everything else is super duper late game, and that's going to come together later once our collection is more complete. Oh, okay, that's it. We did, yeah, woo! I'm in combat. This guy really did ruin my moment. Oh my god.